Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and wanting to hear what I have to say. Whoa. So this right here is Penelope Maria Sanchez. Say hi, mamas. She's gonna be 2 months this month and I can't believe how fast it's gone. Can you not? But yeah, I just wanted to come and try to make a quick little video. I've been wanting to film and it's just been hard because, you know, having a baby and finding time. I barely have time to eat or use the restroom, so let alone make a video. But I wanted to try to make this quick little video. And I wanted just to talk about things that they don't tell you about motherhood, I guess you can say. One thing that people did tell me while I was pregnant, and I kind of got annoyed because I would hear it every single day. Like, if I had $1 for freaking every time someone told me this, I'd probably be a millionaire right now. No, but every time I would see someone, they would be like, oh, like, good luck, like, catch up on sleep now because you're not gonna sleep when the baby comes, or like, you know, be ready because you're not gonna get any sleep, or just letting me know that I wasn't gonna sleep. And I already knew I wasn't gonna sleep. Like, obviously the baby's gonna be waking up because she's hungry. You have to feed them every 2 to 3 hours or whatnot. But I would get so annoyed because I'm just like, tell me something like I don't know, or tell me something that, you know, like, you experience that you should just warn me about, just in case the same thing happens to me. But so one thing that I wish someone would have warned me about is growth spurts. So growth spurts I didn't find out about until she was actually going through one, and I didn't hear it from my doctor. I just heard it from like other moms who had a baby around the same time I did and like were going through it. So a growth spurt is like when out of nowhere the baby just wants to start eating a lot more, or sleeping less, or vice versa, sleeping less and sleeping a lot more and not eating as much or whatnot. And it's just they're just going through growth spurts. So like their little bodies are growing fast and their stomachs are growing fat, like they're stretching. So if they're like extra fussy and you're just like, how can you be hungry right now, like you just ate, it's because they're going through a growth spurt. Or if they're sleeping longer than normal, like you're like, oh my gosh, no, she has to wake up because she needs to eat, and you're worried because she's sleeping so much. Like, no, it's good because she's just growing, you know. So I wish someone would have warned me about that, because I think it was Christmas Eve, she was just so fussy, and I cried like 4 times that day. And my friend was just like, why are you crying? I'm like, what if something's wrong with her? What if she's sick and I don't know what, you know? I was just worried. And then he would like feed her and he's like, look, she's hungry, like that's all she wants. And I'm like, but she just ate, like how can she be hungry, you know? She was going through a growth spurt. Like the next day she was fine, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's the girl. She just actually went through one the other day too, where she just wanted to eat so much. She actually eats a lot. She's a little fat ass. Oh, those exist. So like if out of nowhere your baby's just fussier than normal, they're probably going through a growth spurt, you know. Just as long as you don't have a fever, you shouldn't have to worry about it. But just keep that in mind, that is true and that can happen. So I wish someone would have warned me about that because I didn't know. Another thing, that if you do have a baby girl or you're gonna have a baby girl, one thing, now I know not every baby girls have this, but one thing I found out is that baby girls have little baby periods. One day I was cleaning her diaper and she had like a little like mucus with like blood in her diaper, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I know you're not supposed to Google stuff, but I mean, I just did because I wanted to see what would come up. So I Googled it, and turns out that it's normal for them to bleed a little bit, because when they're in us, when they're inside of us, our bodies, they receive so many hormones from us. So once when they're born, you know, they're just trying to get used to those hormones that they have in them, and they have a little baby period. I've asked moms that, like, some of my cousins who have babies and some of my friends who have baby girls, if they experienced that, and some of them, you know, all of them, they actually didn't experience it. None of them did, but I looked at, like, I follow a mommy group on Facebook, so I asked them, and then they said it was normal. So I was relieved for that day, but I was appointment like 2 days after that happened, so I made sure to. Her face is so cute. I made sure to, like, ask the doctor, like, what was going on. So I asked the doctor, and she said, yeah, that was normal. It has to do with their hormones. So again, I mean, obviously the moms that I know who have baby girls, it didn't happen to them, but I wish at least my doctor would have warned me or something, like, hey, you know, if she does bleed a little bit, like, don't worry about it, it's normal. And it was literally just like a size of an ant, I want to say. I don't know, it was just so small, like, the amount of blood, it was just so little that it just happened that once and never happened again. So I just wish I would have known about that before. Another thing is, I probably knew this was gonna happen, or I just didn't think too much about it, but you're gonna worry a lot. Like, you're gonna worry so much about your baby that it's gonna drive you crazy. Like, it really is. Like, we're just gonna worry about our kids for the rest of our lives. Like, even right now, right now I'm worrying about her breathing at night, that she's breathing correctly, worried about, like, if she's sick, if she feels good, like, if she's sleeping too much, like, if she's okay, like, if she's not eating enough, if she's okay. Like, you just worry every single day about something different. Like, right now it's actually raining, so I'm like, oh my god, is she cold? I'm cold. I'm hot. Is she hot? Like, what's going on? Yeah, huh, mama? Yeah, that right? I worry about you. Could I lie you, huh? I kid you not, I touch her head about 20 times a day to make sure she has a temperature. I've actually even checked her temperature a couple times, and, you know, luckily they've all been normal, but you're just gonna worry for the rest of your life. And it's just gonna be the new norm now. It's been hard. And, oh, another thing too is just, I wish they would have told me literally how hard it is to have, like, I knew it was hard, and I knew that, obviously I knew I wasn't gonna get to sleep, and, you know, newborns aren't easy and stuff, but it's so hard being a mom. Like, it's really, really hard. I've cried so much. It's even harder when you don't have that much help, you know. Like, unfortunately, I don't have my mom here with me, or my dad, or I do have aunts, but, you know, they don't live close to me, and I do have my mother-in-law, but sometimes she's just doing her own thing, and she's busy with her own stuff. So us moms were strong. I'm, like, loving motherhood. I joined this mommy group on Facebook, and, you know, every time I have a question, like, I ask the moms there, or, like, other moms are asking questions, you're able to see. It's really hard, but like I said, it's worth it, and she is so beautiful, and I'm so happy, and and I could stare at her all day. And another thing I want to say is, breastfeeding is so hard. It's so hard, breastfeeding. Again, everyone's different, every mother's different, every child's different, but for me it was just so hard to, I don't know, it was just very overwhelming for me. I would put her on my boob, and she would be crying and crying and crying. I would call the lactation nurse to come help me, like, how do I say it, to come help me position her correctly. She would help me, and then she would start sucking, and she would do it, and then actually I had to start giving her formula because she didn't pee at the hospital. So once I gave her the formula, she was able to pee, but the nurse was like, be careful, because then they're gonna confuse. They'd rather have the formula nipple than your nipple because they don't have to work so hard for it. This is what you have to do, okay? Hold your boob and hold her head in order for you to breastfeed her. But what the trick they showed me once I started giving her formula is like put some formula on your nipple and then have her like think that it's the bottle, and then she'll start sucking. So Ethan would help me put the formula while I was holding my boob and I was holding her head. So when Ethan wasn't there, I was like, how the hell am I supposed to hold my boob, hold her head, make sure she's in the right position, put the formula on my nipple? Like, it was just so overwhelming for me, and I just couldn't do it. So I only breastfed her for like 4 days during the hospital. I pumped when I came home and I gave her some, but because I wasn't pumping every 2 to 3 hours, I wasn't making a lot of milk. So that was another thing. I wish someone would have been like, you know what, breastfeeding is really hard, just don't give up, because I was so adamant about breastfeeding, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. But if someone would have told me like, you know what, it's really hard, but just, you know, just keep doing it, you can do it. If I had someone else telling me that, then I probably would have continued doing it. But I now know for if we do have another child, that just to keep on doing it. So if you're planning on breastfeeding, I'm just telling you, it was hard. So just try to keep pushing through. This video is gonna be all over the place just because I know I had written down what I wanted to talk about, and I don't know where I went. Again, and I didn't want this video to be long. I just wanted to come and like I just wanted to come and just talk a little bit about you know, things that I wish I would have known, you know, beforehand, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, and another thing I'm kind of like worried about is she'll get her 2-month shots this month. She'll be 2 months on the 27th, and she'll get her shots on the 1st of February. But it's taking her out. You know, I literally asked so many people, how soon did you take the baby out? How soon did you take the baby out? And I think as long as you just have to be comfortable with taking her out, you know. We finally took her out in public the other day. We went to the mall, and that was because we had to go. We had to go fix some stuff with our phone. But my mother-in-law wasn't here to watch her, so we ended up taking her with us. And I think just as long as you're comfortable taking her out, you should be fine taking her out. I think I kind of freaked out a little bit just because her doctor was like, you know, I don't recommend you taking her out right now, especially because it's flu season. Everyone's sick. I think she's looking at herself. Everyone's sick. There's this cough going around that if little babies get it, like it can like cause them to get bronchitis and stuff like that. So I think because the doctor said that, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was so scared taking her out. I was so scared of taking her out, but I just think the right time to take them out is when you're comfortable taking them out. Of course, I'm not taking her out now because it's raining and it's cold and stuff, but I think I'm gonna start taking her out. Even she knows she's almost gonna go get her shots pretty soon, so I think, you know, she'll be fine. How, mamacita, you'll be okay? Yeah, and she needs to go outside. I would need the sun to come out soon because she is white as heck. She is so white. Hi, mama. Say hi, mamacita. Say hi, preciosa. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about anything during your pregnancy, during the first month of being a mom, like if something happened to me that, you know, is happening to you that it explained in this video, if you have any questions about anything, like please let me know, because I wish I had someone that I can just go to and ask, like, hey, did this happen to you? Because it's happening to me. Hey, is this okay? Is it okay that this is happening? Like, just because the less you worry about, the more sane you're gonna be. Even though you get a little insane being a mom, but yeah. And also, just like a quick warning, postpartum depression is real, you know. I didn't get depressed, but I just did find myself emotional. Like I said, I cry all the time. But it was good to have Ephraim here again, like I said, helping me with the baby, reassuring me that I was a good mom, that everything's okay. He would ask me, how am I doing? He would tell me, you know, you're a good mom, you're doing a great job. I'm gonna cry. So, you know, if you feel like, you know, you are getting depressed, you're not happy, or you're just so overwhelmed that you're just like, I can't do this, like, you know, just don't be scared to find someone to talk to, or, you know, you can even talk to me. Leave a comment down below if you know me personally, text me or call me, because having that support, I believe, is really, really important, especially with a newborn, because having a newborn is already so overwhelming, and then having all your hormones in the mix, and if you're breastfeeding, having that whole breastfeeding situation, and then making sure she's okay, and just so many things are happening that, you know, it's just good to have someone to talk to. So if you do need someone to talk to, just know that I am here if you need my advice, or if you just need me to listen, or if you just need anything. I'm right here. But again, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about some things I wish I knew beforehand that would help me wrap my head around things a little bit better. I'm planning on doing another video soon. I have 2 video ideas that I want to do. I want to make a video of stuff I actually used the first, it was gonna be the first month, but now that's gonna be 2 months. Stuff I actually used the first 2 months of her being here, and then a day in the life. A day in the life, honestly, right now, is just kind of lame, but I'll try to film that for you. And yeah, leave a comment if you have any questions. If you're wondering if I've gone through something that you've gone through, maybe I just forgot to explain in this video, just, you know, let me know down below, and I'll try to answer those questions for you. And again, thank you for watching my video. I hope this helps some of you guys in the future, or now if you guys have your babies already. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Say bye, Mom.